Total disgrace, total battering, stay humble, Arsenal. How embarrassing. Only a few days, everyone was buzzing, and it was tongue in cheek banter. Stay humble. The last thing you do is then act like a shambolic club. And that's what we did in the transfer window. And then we act like a shambolic club tonight in every single element of that game, in every department, in every area, with every duel, with every battle, we failed. On and off the pitch tonight, it is a disaster of a 48 hours. I'm pissed. I'm really pissed, people, because although I didn't believe we'd go through tonight, I didn't think we'd get humbled and embarrassed. But it's St. James's Park, and we cannot beat them. They are our bogey side. We cannot deal with the mentality. We don't deal with huge away nights. We bottle every opportunity. Manager, players, backroom staff, board, ownership, kaput, tapped out, done. This is an absolute disaster. We're still second in the league. We're through to the Champions League. Don't get the white flags out now. Cool. I've already said I'm giving him till May. But he better win me a damn trophy. Otherwise, I want him gone. And if the owners don't sack him if we don't win a trophy, I want the ownership gone. So win me a trophy. Otherwise, one of them's going in May for us as a fan base. But nah, we won't, man. It's all good. People are happy with this, man. It's second in the league. We're third in the Champions League group stage. We've gone through. What are we all moaning about? It's a dusty Carabao Cup, people. It's dusty. No one wants it. Get out. Get away from me, League Cup. 32 years now it's been. Get away from me. Get away from me, League Cup. I don't want you near me. Bigger fish to fry, people. Yeah? Bigger fish to fry at the Arsenal. That's what we're about. Bigger fish to fry. Get away. This don't mean nothing. It's Carabao Cup. It's 2-0. We're in Dubai. Let's go and get battered over there. Every single one of them players are an absolute disgrace tonight. That manager was an absolute clown, sitting there like this, not knowing what to do. Nothing on my bench, nothing to change. Oh dear, won't change the tactics. Let's just get battered. Getting out muscled in midfield. No, nothing more I can do. What should we do at the back? We're getting a little bit open. Isak, they can't control him. Ooh, nothing I can do. What we're going to do up top? We've got number 29, who everyone's going to have a go at. I'm not even going to have a go at Kai anymore. He's crap and we know it. And we've done nothing about trying to upgrade him. So Kai's being Kai. Kai's on the floor breakdancing every few seconds. Kai's letting the ball bounce off him every few seconds. And there's nobody giving him service or any support around him either. So now he's just on his own, falling over the ball and falling over his feet. Trust me, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I'm sick and I'm tired. I'm sick and I'm tired. First of all, can I do something? Newcastle. Fair play. Everybody knows I've got a little bit of a soft spot for them. I like the fan base. I like the club. I like the city. Do you know what? They've been through some hell. But do you know what? Fair play to you. You battered us home and away. Eddie Howe totally destroyed Mikel Arteta home and away. Your midfield dominated us home and away. Without Joe Linton tonight and without Bruno in the first leg. Let that sink in, by the way. Yeah, let that sink in. With Lewis Hall and Joe Willock instead of Joe Linton and Bruno, you still destroyed us in midfield. And you have an unbelievably phenomenal centre forward that we would kill to have at our club. But we're stuck with the German giraffe, as they call him up top, who isn't good enough. And we all know isn't good enough. So now where we're at is we're out of another competition. On top of being out of a domestic cup, We've lost to two teams that are below us in the league. One of them are absolutely shambolic in Manchester United. The other one is a team that you don't know what you're going to get in terms of consistency, but I do rate their forward line and their midfield. You don't quite know what they're going to be defensively, but you know what they did tonight? They were solid. They didn't have to be, did they? Because what did we actually do? So let's talk about the chance Martin Odegaard had. A chance to put us 1-0 up, a chance to quieten a very loud, hostile St. James's Park. And all you've got to do is bury it. This guy is supposed to be our number 10 creative attacking midfielder. He has been likened to the Santi Cazorlas of this world, the Cesc Fabregases of this world, the Mesut Ozils of this world. How insulting to those three players. My goodness. I wasn't even a fan of Mesut Ozil up here. But my goodness, Martin Odegaard cannot lace his boots in terms of his technical ability. Cesc Fabregas, people likening him to Odegaard. Are we real? Surely we're bantering, right? Surely we're bantering. And then there's Santi Cazorla. Ambidextrous, beautiful on the ball, technician. All three of them score that chance. This guy is absolutely embarrassing in front of goal. And you know what? Gary Neville made a fantastic point tonight. None of our front men can strike a football. None of them. None of these forwards can strike a football. None of them. Odegaard, tap. Martinelli, tap. Trossard, tap. Jesus, tap. Havertz, tap. Every single one. Sterling, don't even talk to me about him shooting. Shambolic up top. Let's go away from our attack for a second. Let's start at the back. David Raya. What are you doing? What are you doing, bruv? What are you doing? Did you watch Ortega at the weekend and try to replicate that sort of performance? Was that what it was? Oh, let's pass the ball to Declan Rice, who's got a man on him. Let's put ourselves under pressure. Not let's boot it up there and just go route one, because if we concede another one, it really is good night. Oh, let's just pass it to Declan Rice, who's got the ball on him. Absolute shambolic mess. Pathetic from David Raya. Bozo Gene, Bozo moment. The David Raya who first come to Arsenal when he signed for us. Pathetic. Head loss moment. No self-awareness. No spatial awareness. Putting players under pressure like that. Big up to Fabian Schär, by the way, because he absolutely destroyed Declan Rice there. Now let's go on to the defence. One of my favourites. William Saliba. Cooked. Destroyed. Pammed. Fried. Battered. Hammered by an elite centre-forward that we should have bought from Real Sociedad, but we didn't want because we had fucking Eddie Nketiah up top, who everyone told me was better. This guy's better. He's going to be the next Ian Wright. How about we go and get Alexander Isak? Who? We don't want him. The guy that's just got 14 assists from Odegaard in Sociedad and has just put 17 goals in the back of the net. No, thank you. We want the guy we're going to give the number 14 shirt to and 100k a week who can't get in the fucking Crystal Palace team. Wake up. We don't want Isak. I have never seen William Saliba so cooked in all my life than it was with Alexander Isak tonight. Nobody tell me this guy is not the guy that we need to go and take to the next level across the line. Yes, we need more than him. But wow. One chance, goal. Cause a havoc all night. Yes, it was offside. Yes, it was. Just. But my God, what a finish. This guy doesn't need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chances to put it into the back of the net. And do you know what's beautiful about Isak? He ain't on the floor like our 29 is, rolling round, breakdancing on the floor, falling over his feet, looking at the referee trying to get penalties. Sick of this guy, man. Then we come to Gabriel. He weren't much better. The pair of them tonight got absolutely cooked, pammed, fried and destroyed by Gordon and Isak. Two players that waltz into this Arsenal first line up right now. Waltz into the first team. Don't even talk to me about would Gordon get ahead of. Yes, he would. Would Isak be an upgrade on? Yes, he would. And I tell you what, we wouldn't have had to pay 65 million and 290k for Isak 3 years ago when he was at Real Sociedad. That's for sure. Disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Timber, Lewis Skelly, I didn't think you were too bad tonight. Then we go into midfield. Declan Rice. Oh! Woo! Stinky. Declan Rice, that is one of the worst Declan Rice performances I have seen. And I've been trying to tell people that he cannot play in the 8 when there is a midfield trio like that. Tonali absolutely bopped him off the pitch. Bruno destroyed him. Don't come near me. Get down there, Declan. Who are you? I'm Bruno. I can play in the 6 and the 8. You can't. Party, fair play. He's a number 6. Weren't great tonight. Weren't shocking. But Declan Rice, stinky. And then he gets frustrated and puts in a shocking tackle at the end. Yeah, Bruno did one on Trossard. He then goes in on Bruno. Shocking from Declan Rice. Big fan. Yeah, that's why I'm angry. Big fan of Declan Rice right here. One of my favourites. Shocking tonight. Disgraceful. Disgusting performance individually from him. And then we come to our captain. Oh, dear, Martin. When it matters, away from home, I need you to turn up. And at St. James's Park, it is way too hostile for you. I worry about you up there because I need a Roy Keane, a Patrick Vieira, a John Terry, even a Jordan Henderson, James Milner, Jamie Carragher type mentality at these grounds. And I do not see it from you, sir. I do not. How you've missed that is beyond me, but we've gone there and I'm not going to go there again because it's quite embarrassing. And I don't want to insult a player that I do actually rate. But is he a bit overrated? Is Martin Odegaard the perfect captain for Arsenal? Is Martin Odegaard someone that you look at and think, do you know what? I would have him in the tunnel and he would scare the hell out of me as a captain of Arsenal because he's going to get them riled up. I'd give it to Rice. I'd give it to Gabriel. I would have had a Saliba wearing that armband because you look at them and they tower over you and you think, I ain't missing. That's a proper Patrick Vieira. This guy leads by example. He leads by the press. You need that in your team. You need that mentality in your team. You need that leadership quality on your team. But he has not put any form of captain's performances in for a long time, in my honest, brutal opinion. Now, people will say, flip-flop, you've got up and down, one side of the coin, you're happy against City. Do you know what I said against City? Yeah, we bopped them because they were crap. Stay humble, Haaland was tongue-in-cheek. Do you know what's happened to us? We've been humbled. 4 days later. 4 days later, we're staying humble because our window was a disgrace and because we've just been battered yet again away from home. Dusted. Then we come to our front three. Martinelli, injured. That's all right. We'll bring our new signing on. Warm him up. Get him ready. Eh? Oh, we didn't buy one. Oh, no. Let's rely on Ethan then, who probably should have started anyway. Yeah? Ethan and Lewis Skelly. Get ready for this, people. Our best 2 players right now are the 17-year-olds. That's how bad it is. Our best 2 players are the 17-year-old fucking kids. Ha! That's how bad it is. 17-year-old players that at the moment are showing the boys how it's done. All right, Martin, I know you're supposed to be captain and leader and you're more a role model, but I'm going to show you how it's done because you're stinking the place out. Declan, I know that you're supposed to be the guy who's mentoring me, but I'm just going to get on the ball because you can't. Nice one. Laters. And they're trying. Lewis Skelly gliding on the ball, turning on the ball, trying to look for a pass. Statues around him. Ethan Waneri trying, thinking, where's everyone's help? And we've got Martinelli now injured. Don't know how long for. Hopefully not for a long time. So what does that now mean? We have Waneri, Trossard and Havertz. And then we rely on who? Raheem the Dream. The guy who comes on, runs around in circles and gets a yellow card for shouting at the referee because he's realised how crap he is as a footballer. That's somebody who's been humbled right there, yeah? That's what that is. So this fan base all getting excited because we beat Man City have just been shut up. That lasted long. Big time. Yeah? That lasted long. Big time. Havertz. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh my God. 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 Oh wow. I just I don't know where to start with Kai Havertz's performance tonight. It's oh my somebody give me a word because it's worse than shambolic. I won't swear, but it's worse than shambolic. Shambolic is an understatement of how bad that guy was tonight. The ball did not stick to him once. It bounced off of his legs. He tried at one stage to take it round the player. It was actually quite embarrassing because he just kicked it and it went off for a goal kick. He's on the floor, breakdancing, more than bloody MC Hammer. This guy is an absolute disgrace. And people will say, that's really harsh down on Kai Havertz. I can't believe you're picking on Kai Havertz. I'm picking on Kai Havertz because I'm asking him in his individual performance to show me something, and he can't. He's physically inept. He cannot show me anything at all. But he wants 290 a week. He wants to be proven right. He needs some confidence, needs an arm around his shoulder. We've tried all that. We've given this guy a pity penalty. We've given this guy in 14 positions at the club. We've tried to make this guy work. And Mikel, you have failed. You have flunked. You have flopped. Disastrous signing. Disgraceful signing. Marquee signing of someone you don't know where to put in your team because you don't know his best position. And now you're stuck with him up top. And you can't get rid. Why? Because no one's lining up for this guy. If you wanted to get rid of him, nobody wants him. He doesn't get in Newcastle's side. He doesn't start for Brentford. He doesn't start for Wolves. He doesn't start for Brighton. He doesn't even start for Tottenham bloody Hotspur. And you know what? I wouldn't even have him ahead of Evan Ferguson now at West Ham. That's how bad this guy is. He is not the answer, but Mikel wants him. Mikel wants this guy. So let me not go for Kai Havertz now. Yeah? Let me not. Stop with the Kai slander. Here we go. Someone stop with the Kai slander. He's brilliant. He's a brilliant player, Kai Havertz. We get this. Oh, the amount of people to stick up for this, man. It's crazy. Stick up for Kai. It wasn't his fault tonight. Do you know what? He was part of that team. And every single one of them can hold an L. I don't care if it's one of them, 10 of them, 9 of them. I don't care. It is not one individual. But trust me, I'm coming for this guy as well as the others. He does not get a pass. No way. The manager tonight. Spoke his chin a bit. Yeah, this Eddie Howe's better than me, isn't he? Oh, I can't beat him. Can't beat Unai Emery or Eddie Howe. Oh, they just score me every time. Oh dear, what am I going to do here? I can't change the formation. I've got no one on the bench. I've ruined this front line because I've destroyed every single position, right, left, and centre. What am I going? Oh, I just have to deal with it. We're going to get battered. We're off to Dubai now. We're off to Dubai. I reckon he said at the second half, by the way, because the performance was this bad. You're already on the beach. Dubai's round the corner, people. We're going to reward this failure of going out of both the domestic cups by going and give you a holiday. Imagine that your job. Imagine that. You're rocking to work and they go, Pete, where you been, mate? We haven't seen you for a week. Yeah, I just didn't fancy coming to work. I didn't fancy doing my job. I just thought, you know what? I'm going to sit down, collapse and think, nah, I'm done. I'll put my feet up. Oh, that's a shame to hear that, mate. But I'll tell you what, don't worry about it. Get yourself to Dubai. Go and have a nice week in warm weather. Put your feet up, relax. Get yourself refreshed. We like to reward failure in this place. That's what we've done. We have rewarded failure while everybody else is playing a cup game in a competition that is supposed to be our fucking trophy with 14 of them that we've won. Everybody else is trying to get through. Where are we? In Dubai. We're in Dubai. We're in Dubai like this. What's happening in the FA Cup, people? Shall we get the old scores up? Shall we watch it? What's happening? Yeah, that cup that we should have won. Yeah, the one that we went out of on penalties to a dusty Man United side. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Oh, yeah, we'll have another cocktail over here. We're in Dubai. We ain't bothered about that dusty competition. Who wants dusty domestic cups, mate? Who wants dusty trophies like them? Domestic trophies. Who wants them? We've had 14 of them. League Cups. Oh, we won it in 93, 94, mate. We don't want one of them. We've already done that in 93, 94. No, thank you. We won one in COVID. I know we couldn't celebrate it, but enough. We've had 14 of them. We want the Premier League and the Champions League. Wake up, because that front line is winning absolute jack shit, people. Jack shit. Nobody tell me that front line is winning a Champions League or a Premier League. We've got to go to some hard games in the Premier League, and we've got to win 12 of our 14 games to have any chance of winning this league. Then we've got to try and beat PSV, Feyenoord, Juventus, or AC Milan. And playing like that, we're going to lose to all 4 of them. And then what happens? After that, we go through to Liverpool, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, or Atletico Madrid from that point onwards to the final. And they're going to laugh in our faces. Trust me. Playing like this, they're going to look at that. They're going to go, yeah, he's quite a good keeper, that right, isn't he? And that back line looks pretty solid. And that midfield trio looks pretty good. What's happening in their front line, though? They didn't sign anyone, did they? And Saka's injured. Seriously, they didn't sign anyone. No. Well, I thought they were a serious club. I thought it was trust the process. And I thought that the Cronkies were getting behind this process and this manager. Doesn't look like it, mate. Oh, well, they're out then. We'll go past them. Who's next after that? And then move on to Bayern Munich or a serious club like Real Madrid. They don't care about us. Nobody is fearing that front line at all. Trossard with no pace. We've got Sterling coming off from the bench. Mikel Merino, please try to explain to me what this guy does and why we bought him. I'll wait. Kai Havertz. And do you know what? When I look at that front line, I go, cool, that young kid looks all right. What's his name? Ethan Nwaneri. Brilliant. Was he the new signing from January? No, he was the kid who come through the youth academy. What, and he's the best one? Yep. Who's been buying these players? That manager. Kai Havertz. And Trossard. And Sterling. And Odegaard were all signed by him. So when people say we don't rate the front line, why'd you rate this manager then? Because he ain't got anything out of this attack. If I said to you right now, here's 150 million, and you put together an attack like that, I'm asking serious questions about your understanding of what a decent attack is. 65 million pounds on Havertz, 250k a week on Willian, 50 million pounds on Gabriel Jesus, 27 million on Trossard, Gabriel Martinelli, and Saka from the academy. And Odegaard, you can add in there as well because he signed him right at the start, who I think is a good player, but didn't show it tonight. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Shambles. So I want the Cronkies to be watching that tonight, and I want them to have a voice. Silent Stan, don't worry about it. You're not going to talk to us because you're crap, mate. Yeah? You're too bothered about over stuff in America. The most disgraceful owner there is. Disgusting human being. Yeah? And then you've got Josh Kroenke living it up, going, is that mural still on the wall of me? I hope they haven't painted over that yet. Let's have a fans meeting with the AST and all the others and see how they're feeling. Tell them we've got a war chest in the summer. Disgrace. I've seen this movie before, people. Yeah? Disgraceful. Absolutely ridiculous. That's what it is. I'm sick and tired of this club not doing what it needs to. That was an embarrassment tonight. Mikel Arteta needs to apologise. He needs to apologise to the fans that travelled up there. He needs to apologise to the fans that turned up at the Emirates in that first leg. He needs to doubly apologise to the ones who then decided to travel up there for the second leg and had to be sedated through that and nearly got embarrassed 4 minutes in. Then only had to wait another 15 minutes in before 19 minutes decided that they were through to the final when we were out and it was job done. Disgusting. Disgraceful. Oh, it was really hostile though. Newcastle fans made it really hard for us. Like they really... How old are we? It's embarrassing. So do me a favour, people. There's nearly 3k in here. Smash the like button. Yeah? Hit subscribe, please. Do me at least that favour. Just hit like and subscribe, please. It's 2 buttons that are free. It would mean the world to me. If you do like what I do, then please hit them 2 buttons. Thank you so much. Let's go through the super chats. Chaitanya, Newcastle know how to play us. Isak's the difference. Oh, that's one thing I didn't mention. They've got Isak. We've got Havertz. Which one would you have? Anyone who's sticking up for Havertz, come talk to me. Who do you want? Because that's the guy we should have got back at Sociedad days. He was highlighted as an option. No, I think Eddie. I think Eddie's the one that we need to back up Jesus. Not Isak. What would we do with Jesus? What would we do? What would we do with Jesus? Another flop, by the way, who's been injured most of his time at Arsenal, who actually was replacement of Lacazette, but actually was probably a worse signing than Lacazette. And in fact, I think Lacazette, since Jesus has come to Arsenal, has actually scored more goals. In fact, I think Aubameyang has as well. Rather embarrassing from Jesus. Can't kick a football without getting injured either. Bless him. Time's done. Washed. Another one that we can't get rid of. Oh, that was another excuse, wasn't it, in the transfer window? The problem we have is we would like to sell Jesus now. Another flop from Arteta. But we can't because he's injured. So no one can sign him. That's £265,000 still on the wage bill that we hoped would be off of it. All these waffle from Ornstein and co. They don't have a bloody clue what they're talking about, man. Another excuse as to why we didn't buy a striker. Because our backup striker can't now be sold. What a load of absolute crud that I'm hearing from this nonsense. Embarrassing. Stay humble, eh? Yeah, that's what we need to do right now. Let me tell you that. Grant, despite the result, I hope you're well done. Big up to you, Grant. There's no guarantee for silverware in football, but one thing is guaranteed. Warm weather training in Dubai. Let me talk about this for just 1 second. Big up to you, Grant. Warm weather training round the corner for these clowns. They all get a reward. And you know what? The fan base are loving it. Oh, Dubai's coming. We know what happened last time. Yeah, we lost the league. What? Well, no, but we lost the league. That's what happened last time. Yeah, but we went on a run and it's not Man City this time. It's Liverpool. Absolute embarrassing. Absolute embarrassing fan base. We're going to Dubai. Yeah. Everyone will be quaking in their boots and we come back and we win 14 games out of 14 and we win that league. Absolutely disgraceful attitude to have. Do you know what else I saw tonight from people? I saw a certain section of the fan base saying tonight, nothing to lose. Nothing to lose tonight. Yeah, nothing to lose. We just got out. That's what we lost. We lost the opportunity of going to Wembley. That doesn't matter, though. We're not about winning trophies. It's all about taking part. It's all about taking part. It's taking part that matters. Is that something you tell your 7-year-old nephew? Doesn't matter that you come third in the sack race. It's taking part that counts. This ain't your nephew's sack race, though. This is elite sport. Start questioning that. Kahir says we need to go and break the bank for Isak. He's elite, opposite of Havertz. Looks like a League 2 player in comparison. Do you know what? If I would have not known anything about football tonight and I would have played that football game, I would have asked myself, God, that team in black and white look absolutely brilliant. What league are the other league in? Is it the Conference or League One? No, that's the Arsenal team. Sorry? That's Arsenal. Oh, I've heard of them. Aren't they supposed to be quite good at football? Supposed to be, mate. But they look like Salford. Shocking. Big up to you here. G49, look at the bench. But you know what? I don't even need to read the rest of that super chat. I could just stop it there. Look at our bench. They're overachieved at this point. The manager, the board, the owner should be accountable for negligence and maybe a new manager. They all need to be cleared out. It is a disgrace what we are seeing. But we're second, but we're third, but we're out of both competitions. But we look at the look at the bench. Look at our strike foot. Look at the do you know what? I give up. I've tried to defend it. I can't. Nobody can defend this, people. In the last 48 hours, if you're an Arsenal fan that's defending this, then it might be the wrong sport for you. Because you don't want to win. You want to take part. You want to be part of a journey. You want to be part of experience. You want to get yourself to that armory and go and buy your scarf that Kroenke you're paying for. You want to go get that beer inside you. You want to go get that pie and mash for tenner. You want to go in this seat, soak up the experience, maybe walk around the statues, maybe go and look at the murals, go and have a pay a visit to Win the Dog. There's 90 minutes of football coming up. Don't matter about that. That gets in the way of my journey and my experience. Shocking. Absolute shocking. Disgrace. Absolute disgraceful. Nick Thornton. Isak has more chance of silverware at Newcastle. Yeah. Facts. Facts. We don't win trophies. We're not about that. We're not about that. We aren't. Hear this. Hear this. Whisper it quietly. Spurs have got more chance of a trophy than Arsenal this year. Because they're in a less competition in the Europa League. And they're 1 foot in the final at Wembley. And they've got Newcastle in the final, who aren't known for winning trophies either. Let that sink in, people. If Paul Bearer, Mr. Ange Postecoglou, wins a trophy before Mikel Arteta, wow. Best I not speak. And then says, Howe has got more finals at Newcastle. Oh my God. Yes, he has. Oh my God. Eddie Howe's got some more finals than Mikel Arteta. Oh my God. No, we can't stick up for this anymore. People can't stick up for this anymore. Ten Hag has won 2 trophies, and Eddie Howe's got to 2 finals ahead of Mikel Arteta. Oh. Trust the process, people. Trust the process. Disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Emroof says, I've followed this club since 96 as a 7-year-old. Big up to you. I'm sick and tired of this now. With the worst front line in Premier League, short last year, and went and sold 3 forwards. I'm done. Fanbase, start calling it how it is, yeah? Big up to you, Emroof. Big up to you, yeah? Don't accept for this mediocrity. Call it out. You deserve better than this. You deserve better than this, man. Suge, big up to you, bro. Rather than celebrating after the City win, I got criticised for saying we needed a striker. What job pays the boss 15 million a year and a player over 250k a week expects failure and rewards them with a holiday? Boom! Straight facts, people. Straight facts. 15 million pounds a year. Arnie Slot's on 6 million, by the way. So if he wins the league or the League Cup or both or Champions League or trebles or doubles or titles, I guess he'll be on 20 because he's obviously better than our manager. Yeah? Clearly. Crazy. Big up to you, Suge. Cal's Corner. How can people defend Kai Havertz after today? No pace, no strength, no finishing quality, crap mentality, flops in the box every opportunity, flops when he's ahead on the break. I've had enough. He wasn't the only one tonight. I'm not just coming for Kai. Trust me, there's so many more that I can come for. And do you know what really hurts and is sickening? Is it's a semi-final, right? And all of our new signings from the summer are on the bench again because none of them are good enough to start because it's a crap summer. We got nothing off the bench from January because we didn't sign anyone. And really, when that summer window shut, I told everyone our season was already over and it just got confirmed when we didn't sign anybody else in the January one. Raya tonight, usually consistent, poor. Usually reliable, Saliba and Gabriel, disgraceful. Mr. Declan Rice, normally my absolute beast in the middle, disgraceful. Kai Havertz and Ødegaard. Kai Havertz has just come off the back of it. And do you know what's actually mad? Actually really is starting to get right on my tits now, is that in the last 4 days, I've seen Kai Havertz and Ødegaard miss near on open fucking goals. That's what I've seen. And our ownership board and our manager can sit there and go, we don't need anyone in January. I don't want anyone. We do not want to sign just anyone. We do not want to sign just anyone. Yeah? I did this earlier. Let's do it again. Let's do it again, people. Let's do it again. I do not just want to sign anybody. I do not want to just sign anybody. I don't just want to sign anybody. I don't just want to sign anybody. We don't just want to sign anybody. Nah, I don't want to sign just anybody. I don't want to sign anybody. Nope, I don't just want to sign anybody. They have to come in and improve us straight away. That's what they have to do, people. 13 players right there. 13 players. 13 players right there. Half of them aren't even playing for us anymore. But we won't just sign anybody. They have to come in and they have to make a difference straight away. Just like all them players did. Not. Liar. Mikel Arteta is a liar. Nick, the Spanish Tony Pulis, stay humble. Yeah, do you know what? A lot of the fans need to hold that. Brian, embarrassing. Our attack is so weak, and now Gabby's injured too. We didn't sign a single attacker. Stupid. Arteta should walk. Kroenke's out. Do you know what? If it is not Mikel Arteta that has the say in those transfer windows, and he is being told, nope, no funds available, just go. Just walk. Just walk. Don't sign that contract. Just walk. Don't be the shield for these men anymore. Just walk. Big up to you, bro. Suj, at this point, I'll come over and drive Saka, Saliba, Gabriel, MLS, and Ethan to the airport. They deserve better than this. Do you know what? These players are going to start to look in a couple of years' time and go, are we winning anything soon, people? Did Fabregas have a point? Were Petit and Henry right about this club? Because what did Thierry Henry say on the Saturday Super Sunday football, if they call that anymore? He said, I know they've just won by 5, but they still need a number 9 tomorrow. Didn't get one. Very toxic and negative from Thierry Henry. Absolute disgrace. He should go and support Tottenham, Thierry Henry. That is toxic, negative behaviour. I do not want to hear that from a legend at our club. Are they not happy with Win the Dog and co? Emmanuel Petit says it how it is. Tony Adams says it how it is. We've had players that have come on and they've defended what we're seeing. Defended it. Because they're in with the club. They don't want to lose out their position. They're sucking up to this. Get in the bin. Get in the bin. KP Masters says Alfie Haaland was right. Over celebrating. Which team's highlights of their season is beating City, Spurs, Arsenal are the spicy Spurs, small club mentality. Can't even defend that, my bro. I can't even say you're talking whack because for me, what you're doing right now is talking sense. Isak leaves United to be managed to Arteta. Nope. Great point. Great point. Isak's going to look and go, Aubameyang, Lacazette, Pepe, Nelson, Smith Rowe, Vieira. Who else is there? Trossard, Martinelli. Nah, he hasn't improved any of those. I'll stay put. I'll wait for Real Madrid. That's what he'll say. Ali D says, we reward failures at this club, Dan. 15 million a year for this manager. Jolly up in Dubai, and the owners are raking it in from merch. And a fan base who are a joke. Waste men. I said it earlier. 49 merch releases. 49, I say. Club shop booming. Armory, you can't get in it. Can't get out of it. Cronkies are happy. Cronkies are buzzing, mate. Yeah? Cronkies are absolutely buzzing right now. Wankers. Guna Cannon. I'm tired of Arteta, man. Danny boy. Much Danny boy. I'm tired of... Yeah, listen. We're all tired of it, bro. It's not just him. Tired of the whole club. Mentality is in the bin. Bruno Guimaraes is a proper captain, I can't lie. Yeah, do you know what? He's a baller, mate. Him and Tonali tonight just bopped us off the park, mate. Absolutely destroyed us. Showed us how it's done. Alexander Johns. Saliba looked absolutely checked out tonight. I don't blame him after that disgrace of a window. His head's already in Madrid. Gone this summer. Well, he has to either sign a new contract or be sold because he's got 2 years left. I ain't letting there be a Trent Alexander situation. Yeah? Because I said to people that this was the 3rd youth project that we did. And the first 2 ended up or resulted in players leaving. Whether it was Toure, Adebayor, Clichy, Nasri, Sagnar, Fabregas, Van Persie, or whether it was the likes of Wilshere, Ramsey, Ox, Walcott, all these guys that just walked out the door, having won a handfuls of FA Cups. That happens again. Heads need to roll. Turin says, comments the Yanks businessman. It's done. We all know that they are a problem. Owen says, watching Marino and Sterling come on as subs every game is pure terrorism. Do you know what? My dad made a great point today. He texted me, right, because we watched it separately. He texted me, he said, we've made subs and I don't think anyone's come on. I've seen 2 players come off, but has anyone actually come on? Because we look worse. Why? Because it's Marino and Sterling. And they are, along with Calafiori, who come on as well, by the way, our free summer signings. Our free summer signings. Do you know what? Let's do it. My mum's created a song. Let's do it. Let's sing this. Who's that team we call the Arsenal? Who's that team we all adored? We still wear the red and white, but our attack is fucking shite. And 29 is always on the floor. There we go. Facts. What a song. Absolutely spot on. Every single word. Tonight, can't even deny that is what happened. Break dancing on the floor. Break dancing on the floor, this number 29 is. Rolling around, screaming at the refs, looking at him, penalty. Did anyone actually believe that was anywhere near a penalty? Absolutely ridiculous, man. So we're off to Dubai to have some fun. Everyone's going to be happy. We're all buzzing about it. All the fans are getting all out. Absolutely Absolutely excited about it because we get to go to Dubai. And what happened last time was we went on a run. We only lost to Villa and dropped to Man City. We're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. Saka will be back soon. White will be back soon. Tomiyasu will come back after walking with the dog for 6 months. And then we're back. We are back. Sue says, oh, look, Valentine's Day merch drop. Jokes. It'll happen. It'll happen. It will happen. There will be more merch that will be dropping. We all know how this club works. It's a movie we've seen before. Everybody knows what is going to happen. We're going to go to Dubai. We're going to come back and we're going to start looking really good. And we'll start to beat the Leicesters of this world. And West Ham will get bopped. And we'll go to Chelsea at home. And Fulham will get destroyed. Man United at Old Trafford. Forest will get a cut. And then what will happen is this. We'll have a cluster of results right at the end. So close. Come second again. We've lost to Bayern Munich again in the Champions League. Well. Give him another contract. 250 million war chest in the summer. And we go again. Netflix FC. Netflix FC. Patrice Ever was right. Netflix FC. I'm disgusted with this club, man. I'm absolutely disgusted with this club. And Ruth Big Up says, Havertz is the rock that Arteta will perish on. Man, I said he'd fall on this sword and he already has. You don't know what to do with this guy because he ain't good enough to take us to the next level. He ain't good enough to get us across the line. He isn't good enough to lead the front line. He's not a prolific number 9. He's dusty as they come. And now all of a sudden we're stuck with it. £290,000 a week this guy is on. Absolutely embarrassing. Chelsea are howling. Chelsea were howling. We'll show them. We'll show Chelsea. He's going to get the best out of him. Oh, dear. What a joke. And everyone was shouting at my mum going, he was a bit harsh, really, Donna. He is pretty good. He is pretty good. He's not pretty good. Absolutely embarrassing. That's what it is. Embarrassing. I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of it, man. I don't know what more I can say. And the thing is, people will say, why are you so angry? Did you expect to win? No, I expected a performance tonight. I expected a performance. I expected to be saying, do you know what? I knew we were going out tonight, but I'm really, really impressed with what we did tonight. Yeah, we won 1-0. We kept a clean sheet. We showed that we wanted it. We didn't go through, unfortunately, on aggregate, but we give it a right good go and we can walk away there saying, do you know what? We let ourselves down in the first leg, but my God, did we show some good mentality? Nope. Disgrace. They have our number, Newcastle. Let me tell you that. Eddie Howe, he absolutely has the number of Mikel Arteta. He's been schooled by Mikel Arteta. Schooled by Eddie Howe, Mikel Arteta has. Absolutely schooled. Nobody tell me that Eddie Howe's Newcastle is better than what Arsenal and are under Arteta. We have a better goalkeeper than them. We have a better defence than them. And other than the midfield trio and potentially Isak, we have better players than them. This is on the manager who's put this team together, by the way. So even, do you know what? Even if you disagree with me and say, you know what, actually Newcastle got a better team than Arsenal, then you must hate the manager then. Because the manager, it is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'm sorry, man. It's crazy. And do you know what is mad? Do you know what is actually mad? I think in a 1 to 11, I think it'll be actually closer than perhaps I've given it credit for. Perhaps it actually is closer than perhaps I've even given it credit for. Because, yeah, the back line walks in and obviously the goalkeeper does, but I think I'd have the trio of Newcastle. It's the most balanced I've seen. Tonali, Bruno G and Joe Linton. That's balance, man. Then I look at the front three. Isak and Gordon are walking in. Yeah, Saka, when he's fit, walks in, but Isak and Gordon are probably both waltzing into Arsenal's first team. So it's closer than you think. Closer than you think. Listen, people, do me a favor and hit the like button, please. Make sure you hit subscribe. Even if you're watching as a Newcastle fan or as a rival fan to laugh at me, it's all love. Make sure you do me a favor and hit that like button. There's 798 likes. Let's get that way up to over 1,000, please, people. We must be able to get 1,000 likes here. So please make sure you do that. Big up to everyone that's been here. I really appreciate every single one of you. Unbelievable numbers, nearly 3,000 of you in here. please make sure that you do go and hit the like button and the subscribe button. And make sure you check out Reality Raffles. Reality Raffles are here. There's an opportunity for you to win an iPhone 16 or £600. Make sure you use the code FTM10 and click on the link in the description. There's another opportunity to win a Mini Cooper and £13,000 cash. So please make sure you go and click on the link in the description that you're following Reality Raffles. Stay tuned because it's going to be redirecting you over to Northside. Trust me, you think I'm ranting? Wow. You don't want to go and see what he's saying over there. Trust me, this guy's had enough. Ashley Flood with the late super chat says, we've got Super Mick Arteta. He knows exactly what we need. A useless German in attack. We're never getting Isak. Never going to win the fucking league. Boom! Another one. I thought my mum's was good. This one, Ashley, is even better. We've got Super Mick Arteta. He knows exactly what we need. A useless German in attack. We're never getting Isak, and we're never going to win the fucking league. Boom. Do you know what? Fair play to you. I'll sing it. I don't care. I've had enough of the club. So fair play to you, man. Love it. Listen, go spam Northside's chat. Go raid it. Say Dan Potts raid. Dan Potts sent me. Go enjoy it. And I'll see you next time, people. I'm out of here. I need to go get some sleep.